The good thing about these little cooking shows is I get to make the mistakes and you get to watch me. So if it turns out good, you get to repeat the recipe, and if it turns out bad, you don't have to try it. Hello everybody, welcome back to Louisiana Homestead. Today I'm going to be making a fig cake out of some fig preserves I have in my pantry. My pantry is just full of these fig preserves because I have two big fig trees in my yard, and every summer they get full of figs, and I have so many that I make preserves with them. And today I'm going to be making a fig cake just like my mama taught me how to, and like her mama taught her how to, and probably like her mother also taught her. So I hope I'll make you proud today, Mama, and I hope the fig cake comes out good. This one's for you. Okay, we're going to start with a cup of vegetable oil, and to that we're going to add 2 cups of granulated sugar. We're going to mix those together well. To that we're going to add 3 eggs, and we're going to mix those in well. In this bowl I have 2 cups of regular white flour and also 1 cup of whole wheat flour, just in an effort to make the recipe a little bit healthier. Also, we're going to add some baking soda to that. I'm going to add a half of a teaspoon of baking soda, a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, a half a teaspoon of cloves, it's going to be a little bit of a spice cake as well as a fig cake. I like the spices in it, so we're going to add a few different spices. We're going to do the cloves, the cinnamon, and we're also going to do some nutmeg. I'm going to go for a half a teaspoon on the nutmeg as well. Okay, so that's going to give us 3 different spices. And we're also going to need some salt in that. We're going to need a teaspoon of salt. I'm just going to use some of this pink Himalayan salt. I like it for my baking. We're going to mix that up. Combine it, all these dry ingredients, and then we're going to add them to our wet ingredients. We're going to add in a cup of our fig preserves. They are mashed. I put mine through a food processor. That's about a cup there. We're going to add this into our egg and sugar mixture. So we're going to get this mixed in. I like to mix it in with a spoon first before I take that mixer to it when that flour's in there, because otherwise I'm afraid I'll end up with a cloud of flour in my kitchen, and I definitely do not want that. There's some of that buttermilk. Like I said, we have a cup of it to add to it. And just kind of stir it in. Put a little more of your flour. I think we're going to put the rest of the flour actually. Stir that in and put the rest of our buttermilk in there. So that's a cup of buttermilk and 2 cups of white flour, 1 cup of wheat flour, whole wheat flour that is, mixed in with our salt, cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, and soda. Okay, I think that's mixed enough where we can put our mixer down in there. So and now all that's left is to mix in our nuts, and I have a cup of walnuts that I'm using. You could use pecans if you have them. I do have pecans, but I have a lot of walnuts too, and I want to use my walnuts. So I'm going to mix these in to our fig cake. I think it'll be good. And this will just go into an oiled oblong pan. You want to oil your pan really well, all on the bottom and all along the sides. You're going to bake this at 350. I already have my oven preheated. And we're going to check it at 30 minutes to see. Oh, you hear my oven's preheated. We're going to check it at 30 minutes to see if it's done. Insert a toothpick, and if it comes out clean, that means it's done. Okay, into the oven it goes. The cake is done, and it's time to cut the cake. So let's get cutting. We're going to cut as a big old piece right out of this corner here. It smells delicious. It did take me an hour to bake this cake. I tested it at 30 minutes and then again at 40 and 50, but it was not done until it was in there for a full hour. It didn't stick at all. Well, guys, it's one of the best cakes yet. A little crispy on top. Crispy on top, moist inside. Well, Mom, I think I might have made you proud on this one. So good. We love reading y'all's comments. We love to hear from you and hear your story. We love to have you here on our channel. If you're new, welcome to the channel. And if you've been with us a while, thanks so much. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. So if it turns out bad, then you don't have to buy the ingredients and try it. You already know it doesn't work.